Yesterday, when defending his COVID denial policy, Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida said, when the world lost its mind, Florida was a refuge of sanity. But it is worth probing the numbers a little bit. Florida had a higher death rate from COVID than the United States overall, but so did a lot of states. Florida had a higher death rate of COVID from COVID than California, a state with very different policy and a state whose governor has, we could say, clashed with DeSantis in the media a few times. If you start counting on May 1st or June 1st of 2020, Florida had a higher death rate from COVID than the state of New York. And over the course of the COVID pandemic, Florida has had a higher death, 3 times the death rate than the city of San Francisco, which is really, in the media at least, the deepest blue city in the deepest blue state. So Ron DeSantis's idea of sanity means crafting policies that knowingly will kill the residents of his state. And he seems okay with that as long as he can also pledge fealty to the cult of COVID denial and the cult of ignoring any kind of scientific reality. His record on climate change isn't so great either. And once again, it's worth noting that unlike Donald Trump, Ron DeSantis is capable of sophisticated thought, is capable of analytical thinking. Some might say, listen, Florida's population is a lot older, so of course the death rate is going to be higher. But that's exactly the point. When a disease came around that made residents of his state disproportionately vulnerable, Ron DeSantis decided it was okay to knowingly kill them rather than take a position different from the orthodoxy of his political party.